Hi there, welcome to another video of mine. In this video, we'll be focusing on P3 learning outcome. I can solve proportion problems in mathematical context. P3. Now, just before we move on to P3, as you can see here, there are 5 questions. Not questions, the first part of the question, the first sentence of an actual question. We need to be able to use these sentences here and express them mathematically. What's the first thing that comes to mind? So I'll do the first 2 for you, and then you will do the remaining 3. So first one, y is directly proportional to x. Y is directly proportional to x. Then step 1, replace the direct proportion sign with equal k x. Second one, the area A of a square is proportional to the square of its perimeter. To the square of its perimeter is written as p square. Then the area A of a square is proportional to the square of its perimeter. A is proportional to p square, therefore A equal k p square. Pause the video now and have a go at the remaining 3 questions. Okay, this is what you should have had. Now just before we move on, I'd like to go through the last one very quickly. The force F between 2 spheres is inversely proportional. So straight away, F is inversely proportional, which means it is 1 over. So what's going to be here? To the square of the distance. So that means square of the distance means d to the power of 2. So therefore, at the bottom, I replace my question mark with d to the power of 2. Moving on to P3, here is an example. On the right hand side, we have the support and the hints and the steps again. And on the left hand side, here's the questions. Voltage V across an electrical circuit is directly proportional to the current. Again, how could I express this mathematically? So V directly proportional to I for current. So part A. Now step 1, form an equation. So I replace proportion symbol with equal k I. Look what it says in the question now. When I is equal to 1.2, V is equal to 78. Next step, substitute V equal to 78 equal k is the constant we're trying to find, multiply by I is 1.2. Divide by 1.2 on both sides gives me k equal 65. This is step 1, substitution part step 2, and then step 3, I substitute k back in step 1, so V equal 65k. This is my answer for the first question, part A. Part B, find V when I is equal to 2. So here I am going to substitute I in step 3 by 2. V is equal to 65 multiplied by 2. Therefore, V is equal to 130. The unit for V is volts. That's the answer for part B. Part C, find I when V is equal to 162.5. So again, I start with this. So when V is equal to 162.5 equal 65I. Divide by 65 on both sides. So I is equal to, put in your calculator, 2.5. So the unit for I is amps. This is the answer for part C. Just before you start practicing P3, have a go at this on your own. Pause the video now. And this is what you should have had. I hope you've enjoyed the video. This is the end of it. You can now make start on P3.